you are attentive to their service, you must be knowledgeable. You must be knowledgeable first and foremost in your department with what you do, and then secondly, you can now maybe borrow a bit of knowledge of other things from other departments, simply because you never can tell. I don't know if you do role switch. You change department sometimes, right? So that means from housekeeping you can actually move into the kitchen. From sometimes you can move from kitchen to front office.
No, that will only happen when if the MD observe you that you can work in that department. Maybe when the kitchen is having shortage and you can work there. She have observed you that you can work there. She can move you from that place and replace. You will not go back there. You will replace with another person. You will permanently be working in that place.
Okay.
They know that they will switch you back and they will switch you.
Okay.
Once they have switched, they have switched you.
Okay.
And that will be based on the MD observation. When she see that you are capable of working in the other department and they are having shortage, you can move you to that place.
Okay. So it's not something that happens all the time. Yeah. It comes just occasionally as a result of your capability.
Yes.
Because yes, that is very important. Why? Because he might be in bar and may have love for front desk, and maybe the opportunity now comes, front desk officer is not around, maybe he traveled and they are short staffed, and they now move him from F&B to front desk, and now sees that this guy is knowledgeable about front desk, so why are we keeping him there? So let's move him over to front desk, and he stays over at front desk. It's what you call, interdepartmental changes, yeah, and it is good. That's why I said, you see, that knowledgeability is very important. Don't say because you are in housekeeping you're going to be in housekeeping forever. No. Don't say because you are in bartending you will be a bartender. No. For you, she's even doing you a very good favor, because by the time you will leave where you are working to another place, and they ask you, what experience do you have here? You are not living with just one. You may have come in as a housekeeper, but you're living as a housekeeper and somebody who has gotten front desk knowledge. You now know how to work on the applications, you know how to print them out, you know how to attend to customers, which is very, very good, because that is an all-round knowledge you must have. So for communication, and then you must have the ability to solve problems. So, sorry, your name again?
Alfred.
Mr. Alfred, let's say for example now you came to room 205, and then you discovered that as you wanted to clean, you have pulled your trolley to the door, and then as you opened the door, you realized that the door handle came off. The door opened, but the door handle came off. What is the first thing you are going to do?
First, I will call the maintenance.
Okay.
Then write it on the paper.
Okay. Now that is good. The very first thing you can be able to do is to first check and see if it is something you can do. Maybe the coming out of that door handle is something that when you put it back, yeah? When you put it back, it will just stay. Now, when it has stayed, me and you know that you cannot trust the process. It can come off again. That is when you can now call maintenance. But first and foremost, try to see if it is something you can fix temporarily before the experts come in to now do their own job. That's problem solving skills. Or maybe you come into the room and then you find the customer vomiting. What would you do?
Why she's vomiting?
Yes, maybe you just knocked on the door and the person now said, come in. And as you open the door, the first thing you are seeing is that this person is throwing up on the floor. So what do? Mr. Tayo, if it was you, you come in and you find, let's say, this is room 205, and room 205 has Mr. Wokolo, and you saw Mr. Wokolo is vomiting seriously on the floor. He's vomiting on the floor. What would you do? Okay. Okay. And then afterwards, what do you now then do? Yes. Mr. Mokolo might be passing through something at that moment. First and foremost, there's this thing when you do that every week. You're saying that somebody is dying. Are you okay? The person is not okay. Please come and say. The person is not okay. Obviously, you can't be asking somebody, are you okay? You're not okay. The person is vomiting, or the person is limping and crying. Are you alright? If the person is alright, will the person be vomiting? Of course not. The person is not okay. So what you need to do is that, sir, I can observe that you're not feeling so well. How can I help you? Simple. And the person is like, oh, I can't get up. Oh, I'm throwing up. Okay, let's see what you can do. First and foremost, it is not for you to start packing the vomit. No. It's not for you to lie down, do like this. No. What you can do at that moment, carry the phone instantly, call the front office. Hello, front office. This is room 205. Mr. Wokulu, the occupant here, is throwing up. Please kindly quickly get first aid or this or that to quickly help us out here. In the meantime, I'm here. Do you understand? It's not and then you drop the phone. It's not the time for you to run out. It's not the time for you to run. And don't panic. Because your panic will put Mr. Wokulu in panic. And as long as Mr. Wokulu is panicking, he will keep vomiting. So you have to learn to be very, very what? Calm. You have to learn it. You stand there and be calm. If it is, and you don't make contact with him until he tells you. So what you need to do, maybe you know that rubbing Mr. Wokolo's back is going to help him. So you ask him, Mr. Wokolo, do you mind if I help you rub your back so that you can get better? Okay, please do. And then you stand by him, but please, in standing by him, don't step on the vomit. Don't let him make contact, especially if you know you have an open injury. Because that actually, you don't know what he has done a day before. You don't know why he's throwing up. Don't let another man use Sansan to spoil your guy. But you are just trying to offer as you are problem solving the matter on ground. Do you understand? So you keep, sorry sir, help is on the way. So the moment front office has called and there's somebody coming in, you have done your part. Carry your boo and move to the next room. Do you understand? From there, you have solved the problem by at least calling for aid to that person. If they now tell you that the room is okay, the person has left, come and clean the room, you can now come back and do your work. Do you understand? It's all part of communication and the customer service we see. Alright, so Ms. Precious, good morning now. How are you? Was it difficult getting here? Yes, usually Google Map takes you longer. It will take you around before it brings you to your journey. So sorry about that. Okay, so as a customer service, in what department you find yourself, your communication must be very clear. I think you have a copy inside. Yes, it's there. So your communication must be very, very clear. Must be very clear. And then in having clear communications, speak audibly, let the person hear you. Audibly, confidently, but very respectfully. Please, it is very important. Very, very important, because I always tell people that when customers are coming in, they are coming in with different things. Some people are coming, some people are deliberately leaving their homes just to come and find peace. Yeah? Some people are leaving their offices because they want to cool their head. So when you are coming in and you are not coming to, you are not speaking well or you are doing one kind, see, they will, in their mind, they will just do you like this, look at see. Do you understand? So you must be very, very clear in your communication. There must be active listening. There is something called listening beyond the words. There is something the Yorubas say, Ifra Lugwapa. And Ifra, that is being able to be very discerning. Discernment comes with good listening skills. You must hear well. Learn to hear well. Yeah? It's not just physical learning in terms of this is what he said. Understand, process what this person has said is very important. Process what the person has said. The customer comes in and says, look, I don't want to be disturbed. Housekeeping, you can come back tomorrow. I need to rest, please. When somebody is giving you that kind of body language and is telling you, please, I don't want any disturbance, what that means is that you don't know where I'm coming from. You don't know what my day has been like. You don't know what I'm passing through. Don't come and add to my problem with cleaning or anything. Please just leave it till tomorrow. Do you understand? That is what it means. Except that person now calls you back and says, okay, please, you can come and clean. But in that meantime, listen well. When somebody is taking an order, I want jollof rice with chicken. I don't want pepper chicken. No. I don't need pepper. I don't like pepper. You understand? That person has made it clear that pepper is is allergic to pepper. Yeah. So whatever you are doing, you now have to let the person. That means it's okay. Please, sir. You said you don't want pepper. Please let me confirm. I'll get back to you. Go back to the kitchen. Sorry, what position we are in? Are you in the kitchen? F&B. Which part of F&B? The bar or the kitchen? Bar and kitchen. Fine. So that means you now have to go back to the chef. Chef, this customer here says he doesn't want pepper. How far? Is it something peppery? The chef can be like, well, I can't. This is what I have cooked. It's not peppery. You can taste it. If it is possible, taste it. Though your taste is not the same thing with the customer's taste, but to an extent you can be able to tell if this is not, if it's something you can manage. If it's not something you can manage, then we can now go back. Sir, we have jollof rice, we have chicken, but I think you might not be able to cook with it given the fact that you have mentioned you don't want pepper. So if the person now says, okay, bring it, let me see, I think I can manage, he was the one that changed his mind, not you. And if the person says, no, I don't think so, let me have another meal, go ahead and give him or her what she's requesting for. That ability to listen is very, very important. So you must always show empathy and understanding. When we talked about Mr. Wonkolo, always show empathy. After you have seen Mr. Wonkolo for meetings, it's not the time, because you know there are some hotels, the normal standard operating procedure is you knock 3 times for some hotels. Knock, knock, knock. Good morning, housekeeping. Knock, knock, knock. Good morning, housekeeping. Knock, knock, knock. Good morning, housekeeping. Now, when you have knocked 3 times and you're not getting any response, what do you now do? You can open the door slightly and take a peek. Now, in the process of taking a peek, you have seen that Mr. Wonkolo is vomiting. That's not the time for you to close the door and move back. If that man dies in your hotel, you know you could have trouble. All of you will lose your jobs, you know. Because it's the people on duty you will first ask for. Who was the first person that saw? Why didn't you do? Why? Do you understand? So immediately you have opened the door slightly and you see Mr. Wonkolo is vomiting. At that moment, you can now come in. Mr. Good morning, sir. I can see you're not feeling well. How do you want me to help you? If you can talk, please get me a doctor. Hey, I'm dying, that kind of a thing. Okay, hold on, sir. Don't run downstairs. You may not have the time to run downstairs. Go straight to the phone. Call front desk. You know, and after you've done that, oh, Mr. Wonkolo, I'm really very sorry. I've called the front desk. They are getting the doctor. So sorry, sir. How is it worrying? Is it that okay, don't worry, the doctor will be here? Show empathy. The moment help has come for him, that is when you can take your leave. That is an a show of empathy from your own side to the very person in question. And always use a positive language. Please, you see, when we talk about positive language is not just what you say. You know, we've always said that communication is in 2 ways, verbal and non-verbal. Your mouth can be saying something and your body is saying a different thing. Do you understand? You can be telling somebody, hey, it's all right. It's okay. We already know that your mouth is saying it's okay, but your body is saying for what die. Do you understand? So there must be a synchronized language. So if you're saying it's okay, oh, it's okay, sir, no problem, sir. Your body language alone is saying it that it's alright. If you're showing empathy, your entire body must show the empathy alongside with the customer. Do you understand? Oh, Mr. Wonkolo, we are so sorry. How are you doing now? Don't worry, the doctor will soon be here. Is there anything else you want me to help you with? I've called the front office. You are not doing a schedule. You are not doing hyping. Because it has to be genuine in the sense that if anything happens to that man, you that first saw it, you on duty and every other person on duty together with the hotel, you are in trouble. So you have to find a way to save the situation. You understand? So positive body language has to do with your entire body saying the same thing with what your mouth is saying. If you're saying no, I'm not saying, if you now have to say no, it's not saying, no sir, we are not doing it, that is aggressive. You can positively just be like, oh, so sorry sir, we might not be able to do this. Why? Oh, it's according to the policy of the company, sir. But if you need more details, I will call the manager or the supervisor. You can say it and you're smiling. The person is frowning and is getting angry. You are on your duty post and you have to maintain that body language. Oh, I'm so very sorry, sir. I'm sorry for any inconvenience that's been caused. Please, sir, let me get my supervisor and we will be able to solve this issue. Your satisfaction, your customer satisfaction is our own satisfaction. Please kindly sit down. Let me get the supervisor while we try to solve the issue. Your body language is saying it. Your facial expression is saying it. Your mouth will follow suit. So even if the person has fire in his head and he wants to burn down everything, the way you say it, how you say it, the way your body is talking will go a long way to douse the situation on ground. So for your best practices, always smile and make eye contact. When you don't make eye contact, it is showing that you're timid, or you are shy, or you're feeling oppressed, or you're feeling you're undermined. No. Know fully well that without you on that job, the customer cannot stay inside that room. Even if they are going to get a replacement, let's say a situation happened and you were asked to leave the job, no problem, you are going to leave the job. But know that before you will get a replacement, I'm not saying that you should be proud and begin to show off and begin to regard everybody, but let there be dignity in your labor. Do you understand? Don't avoid an eye contact. It doesn't, and there's a way you will do it that it will look like you're being rude. And there's also a way you will do it that it also shows it's the right thing to do. So a customer is coming and like, I need to get into where's your laundry? I need them to help me clean my trousers and my suit. Do you guys do cleaning of suits and trousers? Oh yes sir, we do. It's not the time to say yes sir, we do. Yes, we problem? Is everything okay? Oh yes, everything is okay sir. Everything is okay sir. He will begin to feel like maybe there's something wrong with him, or maybe there's something wrong with you. Do you understand? But maintaining eye contact, you can be able to tell, oh, you want to clean up your suit and your trousers. Oh yes, we do that, sir. We have that at the laundry. Let me call up the laundry and they will come and pick it up while I continue with what I'm doing. I hope you don't mind that, sir. Oh no, not a problem at all. And then you can write from the room there, or you can quickly, if you can make a call. I don't know if your floor has, how many floors do you have? 2 floors. So is there a supervisor's table at the end of the corridor? There's none. Okay, there are some hotels that have that. So you have maybe like a housekeeping store on each floor. Do you have like a store, a housekeeping on each of the floor? So you can quickly move into the housekeeping store and also call, or you can use the phone in that room, because sometimes again you have to be alert. Okay, sometimes some customers might want to use that to distract you when they do some things. So what you need to do is that, oh sir, let me quickly make use of the room phone and call who I need to call. Okay, so you have to be very vigilant in doing that as well. So we're going to go into something that is very, very important. I don't know if